And in fact, I am going to tell you something about this one, but before we proceed, this thing, this is the engraving on the walls, the temple of Apsara and Gandharva. They are marrying together, you see here. A similar saying to that kind. Why I am telling you this one? This description of the meeting of Satyavan and Savitri here, and the marriage which we are seeing here, the type of marriage which is called the Gandharva marriage. According to the Indian tradition, this is the Gandharva marriage which is taking place here. Means the two lovers join together. There are no priests, there are no elders, nobody. But then there are mantras until that also say. So the Gandharva marriage is what is taking place here. So means it's basically the short word. It is what you would call it in modern term love marriage. Straight away, no priest, nothing is involved there. You see. And marriage is performed here. You see. Now, this is what we have got here. Fate, tide and knot with morning. There is nobody there around. Only nature is the witness. And she is performing all the puja and the sacrifice and all that kind of a thing, you see. There are no priests, there are no elders, nobody. This is typical Gandharva marriage. Actually, so the depiction of the Gandharva marriage is what we have got. You can see this one? Yeah. The depiction of the Gandharva marriage is what you see here in the sculpting, you see. And this is the famous example of the Gandharva marriage, Shakuntala and Dushyanta coming together in the ashram of Kanva Rishi, you see. And they get married, and then the story develops. You must have heard of Kalidasa's Shakuntala, the drama, you see. It is a part of that scene, you see, here. See. So this is Shakuntala, this is Dushyanta, King Dushyanta. Her friends are there, accompanying the scene, and married. And you can see now the tree, the forest, all these creepers, everything all around here in the hermitages, all those places. Now, there are 8 types of marriage which are described in the Indian tradition. 8 types of marriage. And this particular marriage of these two together coming is called the Gandharva marriage. So what we have here essentially, in the case of Satyavan and Savitri, the Gandharva marriage taking place. The lovers coming together and joining to be together. The 8 types of marriages. According to ancient tradition, there are 8 types of marriage. One among them being Gandharva marriage, in which the choice is made by the youth and a fully matured girl. Puberty. Yeah, that's the Gandharva marriage, puberty. Now, we may say that the meeting of Satyavan and Savitri and their pledging to be together belongs to this category of Gandharva marriage. The choice is eventually solemnized by the elders. In an elevated sense, it is a celestial marriage being performed again on the mortal soil of Satyavan and Savitri. Gandharva marriage is where the girl selects her own husband. They meet each other, agree to live together, and their relationship is consummated in copulation, born of natural passion between the boy and the girl. This form of marriage did not require consent of parents and anyone else. Yeah. Well, that is the purest form of the marriage. Well, but see, normally it does happen in a way, even now also, but not a routine thing. Normally what happens, even if they meet together and be together, they inform the parents perform the ceremony, and that kind of thing happens now. But here it's not necessary. Actually, in fact, I am going to tell you some more about that. The form of marriage did not require consent of parents. It happens in human society always, you see. You don't care. The parents may not agree to this marriage, but they decide to be together also. On both the sides, they may not agree also. Now, the stipulation as in the Smriti, in the Indian tradition, is what is called the Manusmriti. He says, a youth suitable for proper conjugal relationship and the girl girl approving each other in love. That is Gandharva marriage, according to Manusmriti. A youth suitable for proper conjugal relationship. He says that is important. You see. And the daughters developed, the mother of the girl thinks at the time when the daughters developed youth. She has matured up, puberty has come, and her youth is full. The mother of the girl thinks at the time when the daughters develop youth, what is called Pati Vedana, the ache for a husband. The pain for a husband, the pain for a union. Pati Vedana. That is what Pati means husband. Vedana means ache. And the ache for a husband post puberty, obviously, as follows. This is according to Atharva Veda. According to Atharva Veda, may a suitor come to this maiden with fortune. May she be agreeable to suitors, charming at festivals, promptly obtain happiness through a husband. May this woman be a favorite of fortune, beloved, not at odds with her husband. May the attention of every agreeable suitor be towards her. That is the condition for that thing. And then Rishi Kanva, where Shakuntala and Dushyanta got married in his ashram, in his absence, of course. He was not there. He had gone on a pilgrimage. So in his absence, they came together and married. Rishi Kanva, the marriage of a desiring woman with a desiring man without religious ceremonies is the best marriage. He has put his sanction there. He has put his sanction there, see. Now, of course, things have changed, many things happen. According to the law, relationships of husband and wife created by Gandharva marriage, by this joining together, is now legally binding in India. So, if they have come together, it becomes a legal marriage, you see. But still, legal marriage means what? Now, alright, you have joined together, etc., all those things are there, but then you have to go and register also somewhere, and that becomes the legal binding then. And the person who registered it he is obliged to register it. He can't say no. He has to register it. It becomes therefore legally binding in law. So if there are any future problems, they'll be sorted on the legal basis then, you see. Gandharvas are male nature spirits. Gandharvas are male nature spirits. And the masculine counterparts of the Apsaras. Apsaras are the female. They are passionate lovers of women and arouse erotic and romantic passion in women. That is the character of the Gandharvas. That is why it is called Gandharva marriage. Gandharva marriage is done through the pronunciation of mantras and mutual promises for the happy marital life of the bride and groom, and by the exchange of garlands. That is the tradition which came later, you see. But it is approved. Now,
how prevalent was this type of marriage?
This see, in the tradition it got lost, but in the earlier days it was not uncommon. It was not uncommon. He is talking about Manusmriti, maybe 5,000 years ago. All is there, you see. It was not uncommon. And he has listed, Manu has listed 8 types of marriages. This is what I am going to list. 8 types of marriages, he says. And each of them is traditionally approved marriage. See. 8 types of marriage are Brahma marriage, Daiva marriage, Harsha marriage, Prajapatya marriage, Gandharva marriage, Asura marriage, Rakshasa marriage, and Pishacha marriage. So these are the 8 types of marriages he is describing. Now what is the Brahma marriage? In the Brahma marriage, the first and the best and the highest quality of marriage, as they say, according to him. After the completion of their son's education, his bachelorhood is over. He has completed, he is a graduate now. The parents approach the parents of a girl belonging to a good family and ask them to give away their daughter in marriage to their son. When the parents of the boy go and approach the parents of the girl and they solicit their daughter to be their son's wife.
Called arranged marriage.
Conventional marriage, yeah.
It's called arranged marriage.
That is why it's called Brahma marriage. That's right, yeah. But he says there are to make a gift of their daughter. The daughter is gifted according to the tradition, and that is called Kanyadan. That is called Kanyadan. Kanya means daughter. Dana means gift. Gift of marriage. A marriage arranged like this is a Brahma marriage. In it, the girl's family does not give any dowry or jewelry to the boy's family. The goal is dharmic enhancement, religious continuation of the righteous life. That is the whole objective of it. And advancement of the two families. Then the second type of marriage is Daiva marriage. The parents, after waiting in vain for a young man, if no boy's family comes and asks for a girl, then the parents of the girl have a duty. So to say, yeah. In the second kind of thing, you see, the parents, after waiting in vain for a young man asking for their daughter's hand, go looking for a groom. They go for looking for a groom. They give away their daughter along with heavy ornaments. So this is the second kind of marriage, Daiva marriage. Well, this is happening. Society is like that complex. What can you do? It's like that. You see. The third is Arsha Vivaha. Now what happens? There is a girl and nobody comes forward to her. They see also, nobody approves also. Then they catch hold of some old man. You see, the bridegroom gives a cow and a bull to the father of the bride, and the father instead gives his daughter in marriage. This is concerned with old man. He wants for, yeah, well, that is all. In those days it was like that, you see. That is the third type of marriage. You see, because of the old man, he has no dependent, but he wants some support, something here, you see. So, all right. Old man. Old man or old priest or somebody like that. See, this girl may not be very good looking, something, nobody's coming forward, but still, all types of people are there, see. So, this is third.
That's his old age pension, basically.
Yeah, you see, because that girl may not be, nobody looking forward for it. So that is called the Arsha Vivaha, Arsha marriage. Then the next one is Prajapatya Vivaha. The girl's menarche is imminent. Her menstruation is about to start. The girl's. Her father goes in search of a groom at that time. Well, he is describing all the facets of life of the society, you see. That is the next. Then next comes Gandharva Vivaha, what we have seen just now. Mutual love and consent between bride and bridegroom brings about this kind of marriage. Sexual intercourse before marriage may also occur between the couple. Kama Sutra considers this kind of marriage to be an ideal marriage. Then the next category is called Asura Vivaha, a kind of forceful marriage. Asura means forceful. The bridegroom pays the value to the father or kinsman of the bride. He wants to snatch the girl, whatever it be, passion or whatever it is, and he pays. The bridegroom decides the price according to the position of the bride's family and society. How much he should pay to the bride, you see. That is called the Asuric marriage. Then Rakshasa Vivaha. The groom battles with the girl's family and carries her away. Yeah. I want this girl, that's all. Nothing doing. He snatches her. He battles with them, you see. Well, that is called the. This is nice. So, this is exactly what Krishna did. You know, the marriage of Krishna and Rukmini belongs to this category. Rukmini's father was not inclined to give his daughter in marriage to Krishna. He snatched away. He battled against them and took her away and got married. Krishna and Rukmini's marriage belongs to this category. See. Rakshasa Vivaha is called Rakshasa. Then Paishacha Vivaha, Pishacha, the last category. The bride is not only kidnapped, but is first molested or stolen. Yeah. The girl's wish does not count. She has to obey, that's all. You see. Nor is anything given to her parent. This man doesn't give anything to the parent. He just wants her, that's all. See. She seized against her wish and her family is antagonized. So these are the different types of.
Women in India, you have to be on your guard.
So he had described all types of marriages. You see. That happens in society.
Only in one time, whenever a girl goes out
Yeah.
and meets her husband.
So according to him, Brahma marriage is the most ideal, most civilized kind of a marriage. And Gandharva marriage is a romantic marriage between the two, you see. They may agree, they may not agree, the parents is performed, you see. See, there is a certain merit in the non-approval of the Gandharva marriage, certain merit. It is very likely that due to the youthful passion, they got united. But there may be other factors which the young couple may not be aware of, and therefore some kind of an intervention by the parents, by the elders is also essential. So all the aspects of human life are present there, you see. All the aspects of human. Now it's all mixed up. But traditionally, it is an arranged marriage. Traditionally, I mean the urban societies, love marriage, the Gandharva marriage is not uncommon. In the urban society.
Women only involved.
Yeah, involved. But in the suburban, in the villages and all that thing, it is still an arranged marriage. In all the places. But as I was telling you, these 8 types of marriages are according to Manu Shruti, the ancient marriage tradition, which is at least 5,000 years old. So naturally, things have changed, have evolved, things are different. You see. In those societies, this was, but all the 8 categories just put here. You see. And everything is possible in human life. You see.